Lilt, the new home permanent, presents Margaret and Barbara Whiting, Those Whiting Girls, with Mabel Albertson.
Isn't this the craziest? What's it for? Oral and turf. For my reading this afternoon. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt. The Melancholy Dame. You know, Hamlet. I think it'll come off better in slacks, don't you think?
Well, those aren't exactly what I'd call melancholy.
Maybe I should have gotten them in purple. What was that for me?
For me, I'm drowning my sorrows.
Now what?
Well, you know, last Saturday night,
Yeah?
I didn't have a D-A-T-E.
I'm ill. I can't eat a thing. You, haven't told anyone, have you?
You think I'm crazy?
Then, we're the only ones that know?
Except for about 12 others.
Who?
The guys that could have asked me but didn't.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'd like to do what Ruth Gomer did.
Ruth a clunk?
She never had a date in her life till she took a course at Miss Laverne's charm school.
Hey, that's a great idea.
But there's a small thing standing in my way.
Such as?
$50.
Wow, it's one of the biggest small things I ever heard of.
How can I get $50?
Well, some people go into business.
That's it. A nice little business.
Like what, for instance?
Well, like a restaurant, or a store, or a laundry. Laundry. I'll take in laundry.
Remember that time I sprained my wrist and you ironed my blouse?
But days, it needed a little touch of scorch for color.
But Barb,
That hole. Okay, I'll take in something that doesn't need ironing.
what doesn't need ironing?
Sweaters. Everybody's got them and they're a pain to wash. What are you doing after class?
Helping you collect dirty sweaters, of course.
I always knew you weren't a best friend in name only.
Oh, buddy, oh, buddy.
Oh, pal, oh, pal.
Thank you, dear. I couldn't reach my key. Barbara! Barbara, what are you doing?
I'm taking in laundry.
Where'd you get all these sweaters?
They belong to the kids at school. I get 50 cents apiece for washing them.
I still don't get it.
Mother, if I don't get the money for charm school somehow, I'll only have one alternative. I'll have to kill myself.
But, Barbara, this year it's so chic to be alive. Now, how are you going to have to get these things out of here right away? Margaret's due here any minute with Mr. Crandall.
Oh, no, it's not right.
Well, we've got to do something with them. Margaret's going to audition for Mr. Crandall. He's thinking of signing her to a new recording contract. Here, I'll help you move them.
Where to?
Well, what's wrong with the bedroom?
Nothing. Except I already have 8 in yours and 10 more in ours.
You've got to do something with them.
Mother, you know as well as I do that there's nothing you can do with 34 wet sweaters except wait for them to dry.
But that takes hours.
Well, I'm sorry. But I live here, too, you know. And I have just as much right as Margaret to conduct my business here.
Dear. Well, at least clear a little space around that piano and hurry up about it.
How do you do?
What is this? I told you I'm taking a laundry.
Barbara, could I see you for just a moment in the other room, please?
There's no need to talk in the other room. I haven't anything to hide. I needed some extra money to take a course at charm school, so I'm washing sweaters at 50 cents apiece. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
I think it's very commendable. I admire students who pay their way through life.
Now, Margaret, I'll clear a space for you around the piano. Mr. Crandall can sit right here in this chair, and you can audition to your heart's content. That's it. Oh, I don't know where I'll put this one. Maybe I'll have to wear it.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just getting over a little cold. Could I have it a little warmer in here?
Oh, well, of course, Mr. Crandall. I'm sorry, sir, but the temperature in here is just right. If it gets any hotter, my laundry will shrink.
I see.
This isn't a very good color for you, but it ought to keep you warm. Oh, Mr. Crandall, I'm so sorry about all this. Do you think we ought to make it another day?
No, go ahead.
Well, all right. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to sing for you?
Anything at all.
Well, how about this standard? Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Sorry, but I use the scientific method.
And what, pray tell, is that?
If you just let them dry, they get matted. So I turn them every 10 minutes on the dot. Go ahead, sing. You won't bother me.
Well, I'll try it again.
Okay.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under. What's the matter?
Well, I just thought we ought to get together on this duet. Now, what'll it be, Night and Day or Babaloo?
That's funny.
I think we'd better do it another day, Miss Whiting.
Well, I'm almost through. That alarm was just for the sweaters around the piano.
Well, I'll try it again.
Okay.
Night and day, you are the one. Hi. Guess what? I got the whole football team. Oh, Daisy, that's the greatest. Well, bye. I'm off to the Sigma Epsilon house. See you later. Yeah, see you later.
Miss Whiting, I think you're right. We better do it another time.
Oh, Mr. Crandall, I'm sorry, sir, but, well, you know how important integrity is in a business. Some of these girls can't go to school if I don't do the laundry. Especially Twink. I have everything she owns.
Well, we must think of good old Twink. Some other time, Miss Whiting.
Well, I'll show you out.
Thank you.
What?
Goodbye.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Crandall. Goodbye.
You are.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Mother, take one last look at your youngest child. I'm about to kill her. Now, why on earth would you want to do that? Because she just ushered my whole career out the front door.
Wait a minute, Margaret. Let's see. 12 short sleeves at 50 cents apiece is $6. And 22 long sleeves at 60 cents apiece is $13.20. That makes $19.20.
If everybody pays up.
Don't be a cynic. Now, that means all I need is $30.80, and I'll be oozing with charm. Now, with the football team...
Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Crandall. Oh, no, I'm always up bright and early. Practicing, you know. Oh, well, that'll be just fine. Hang on a minute. Oh, Mother, he wants to come over this evening.
You see? All is not lost.
Just answer me one thing. How long is your laundry open?
Well, those football sweaters are pretty heavy. I'll be lucky if they're dry by morning.
She's a fiend, an unnatural fiend. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Crandall. Just a second. Barbara, how much more do you need for the charm school?
$30.80.
Well, you're out of business. I'll pay the balance.
Oh, that's keen!
Mr. Crandall, that'll be just wonderful. Oh, about 8 o'clock? Oh, just a minute, I'll ask her. Barbara, Mr. Crandall wants to know what you're doing tonight.
Mr. Crandall! Now, I know I need a date, but don't you think he's just a little bit too old for me?
Not with him, silly. His son's in town from Stanford for the weekend, and for some strange reason that escapes me, Mr. Crandall thought you were cute. He wanted to know if you'd like to go out with his son.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
If it's a man and he's from Stanford, I don't care where we're going. Wowee! Hey, I better get busy.
Mr. Crandall, Barbara thinks she can make it. Oh, that'll be wonderful. Then we'll see you both around 8 o'clock. Oh, fine, and thanks so much for calling.
I must say, Margaret, it was very generous of you to pay for Barbara's charm school lessons.
Well, what could I do? It was in self-defense.
Where do you think you're going?
Miss Laverne's charm school. If I've got a date tonight, I gotta get charming in a hurry. Mother, Margaret, take one last look at plain old Barbara Whiting. Bye. Wow.
Yes?
I'm Barbara Whiting. I didn't phone for an appointment, but I'm kind of an emergency.
You didn't get here a minute too soon.
I know I'm just a big blob of nothing, but could you make me over into anything at all by tonight?
Well, I'll do the best I can with what I've got to work with. But as you're in a hurry, we'll just hit on the good points and smooth over the very rugged edges. Now, I suppose you don't know the first thing about walking.
Well, for quite a while now, I've been doing it with my feet.
Right. Now, let me see you walk over to the mirror and back. How much of this is you?
About half.
Narrow skirts from now on, and high heels at all times. That way you'll be forced to walk daintily, like this. There. Now, isn't that better?
Very dainty. But do you ever get to where you're going?
Miss Whiting, if you're going to have the change me, but leave me just the way I am attitude, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for you.
Oh, Miss Laverne, please, change me, change me.
Very well, then. Now, pay attention. Now, I teach two kinds of walk, the slink and the slouch.
Oh, I'll have the slink.
You'll have the slouch. You're halfway there already. Now, tighten up those muscles. Straighten up the back. Roll the shoulders forward. And pull the neck out of the shoulders.
But I like it there. I'm used to it.
Now you're ready to walk.
I am?
Mm-hmm. Now just lead with the knees.
Oh, I feel so snaky.
Boys, we must do something about that at once. Now say, boom.
Boom.
lower the boom.
Boom. Boom.
Lower.
Boom.
I'm afraid that's about as low as we can get.
Now,
Perhaps we could make something interesting out of a crack in your voice.
Oh, like Henry Aldrich.
I was thinking more of Tallulah.
Oh, like this?
I'm terribly sorry, Herbie, but I can't make it tonight. I already have 3 dates. Next month? Impossible, darling. Try me again next year. Oh.
I sound so all-fired jaded.
What do you know about sitting?
I never thought much about it. I just sort of let nature take its course.
Just what I thought. Now follow me. Now, the secret is to feel the chair with the back of your calf.
You mean when it comes to sitting, no fair peeking?
Definitely not. Now, when you've located the chair, leaving the other foot slightly forward, you lower yourself gracefully into the chair and lean back.
I'll work on it.
Of course, your makeup is atrocious.
That isn't makeup, that's me.
Now, the first thing we have to do is to widen your eyes.
They always have been kind of close together.
Yes. Now, this may help. Yes, it helps a little.
What is it?
A beauty spot.
Oh, you mean like a mole?
Yes.
If they're so beautiful, how come people who have them naturally have them removed?
Don't ask us silly questions. Now, I think this might help us to get the idea of what we want with your own hair. Now, keep still. You see what that does for you?
Makes me look kind of puffy.
Well, your cheeks are too full. There's no doubt about it. And it's a pity, because the cadaverous look is so fashionable this season.
Like this?
Not bad.
Don't you think it kind of makes me look like a goldfish?
Miss Whiting, we can hardly perform miracles, you know, in one session.
Oh, I know. But I would like to be completely made over by tonight.
Then we have a lot of work to do. Now, we must change your mouth completely, and then give a thought to your nose, discuss your wardrobe.
Where's Barbara?
She's in the bedroom getting charming.
What did they do to her at that school today?
Gee, I don't know. She wouldn't get out of the bathroom till I got out of the bedroom.
She's such a little character.
You're nervous, aren't you? No, little mother. You know, this audition means a lot to me. Oh, gee, there's Mr. Crandall now.
Good luck, dear.
Thanks, Mother. Hello, Mr. Crandall. Come in.
Thank you.
Mr. Crandall, I'd like you to meet my mother, Mrs. White.
How do you do, Mr. Crandall?
And this is my son, David.
David, nice to know you.
Hello, David. Won't you come and sit down a minute?
Thanks.
Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
Mr. Crandall, sit over there.
Gee, I'm certainly anxious to meet your sister, Miss Whiting. Dad's been telling me all about her.
Yes, I told him that she was a very unusual girl.
Unusual? Well, she's practically bizarre.
I sort of thought we might do the town, you know, Cerros and Macomb. I've never been in Hollywood before.
Well, I'm sure she'd love to. Just a minute now, get her. Barbara? Barbara, Mr. Crandall and David are here. Barbara, this is Mr. Crandall's son, David. How do you do?
Fine, thanks.
Barbara, David wants to take you to Cerros.
wants to take you to Ciro's in Macombo.
Oh, those old places.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'd be bored with places like that, a woman of your type.
Oh, not at all, dear boy. I'd enjoy seeing them again through your eyes, recapturing the excitement of being there for the first time, huh?
Well, some other night, maybe. I just remember something very important I've got to do.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm afraid so. If you'll all excuse me.
Mother, can I see you alone for a moment? What am I going to do? He's the dreamiest, and he doesn't dig me at all.
Maybe he'd dig just plain old Barbara Whiting if you could remember where you left her.
Can you hold him here for 5 minutes?
I'll do my best. Margaret, dear, aren't you going to sing for us?
Well, no, Mother, I don't think anybody would want to.
Good. Play the piano for her.
Oh,
You
Dad.
play the piano? Why, I think that's wonderful. You know, the girls always have to play for themselves. We never get anybody in here who's
Yeah,
musical.
but I
think it would be just wonderful if you accompanied
Well, I
Margaret on the
haven't-
piano. She's been dying to have somebody else play for her. Now, why don't you sit right down there and make yourself at home? There you are.
Well, what would you like to sing?
Well, see, do you know it had to be you?
What key do you sing it in?
Well, try the key of C.
All right.
It had to be you. It had to be you.
Yeah, that's the right key.
I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be blue, could make me be true, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you. Hey, that's a great tempo. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Had to be wonderful you. No one could do the things that you do. Just had to be wonderful you.
Hey, you sure look different.
You don't think I really dress like that other, do you? Huh! That was just a costume I was trying out for a school play.
Oh, what a relief.
And I've never been to Ciro's in my whole life.
Honest?
Honest. I'm a little nervous.
Well, don't worry. I'll take care of you.
Have a good time,
Bye.
kids.
Sure will. Bye.
Daisy!
Hi. I got to the basketball concession. Good. And they gotta have it first thing in the morning.
Well, I was just on my way out to Ciro's with David. What am I going to do?
Oh, gosh, Barb. I'll help you out.
Oh, gee, Dave, thanks a lot. You're a pal.
Oh, it's nothing, Barb. I'll be happy to go to Ciro's with David. My name is Daisy Dunbar, and I know you think
Appearing in tonight's cast were Beverly Long as Daisy Dunbar, Norma Varden as Miss Laverne, Joseph Crean as Mr. Crandall, and Chet Marshall as David Crandall.